Hi betting experts, on Saturday March the 2nd, a 9-race extravaganza on ITV on Saturday, 3 tracks covered, Doncaster, Kelso and Newbury. The ground testing at both Newbury and Doncaster, but at Kelso, amazingly, it's good to soft. At the time of recording, the track's been vertidrained and they've somehow missed all the weather. It's really good, cracking Saturday racing with not long now to the Cheltenham Festival. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap, sponsored by Bet365. This goes in the 310 at Doncaster. It's a listed contest for mares, a novice hurdle over an extended 3 miles. Really good prize money on offer here, and I'm going to stick with Gay Legacy, who's already done betting expert followers a real couple of turns this winter. She's a really tough and tenacious mare, the stable star of Tom Simmons's yard. She finds generously for pressure. I think the long straight at Doncaster will really play to her strengths. She is stepping up from handicap to listed company here, but I don't think there's actually that much of a gap between the standards, and certainly her attitude's going to serve her really well under regular rider Ben Post. If you watch back the last few meetings at Doncaster, they have been unconscious there. The ground is really testing, and I think that'll play right into her strengths. She's a really tough and genuine mare. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 155 at Newbury, the Greatwood Gold Cup, a premier handicap over 2 mile 4. And I'm going to take a chance here on Gustavian, who's hardly been the punter's pal over the last couple of seasons. I've been with him on 3 or 4 occasions and have yet to draw. In truth, he's an extremely frustrating performer. He's got a huge engine. He usually does something dramatically wrong in his races, whether it's clouting a fence at the wrong time or over racing or getting into trouble. But I do think he's well ahead of this mark. There was plenty of money for him the other day last weekend at Kempton. He duly got rid of Sam Twiston Davis at the first, which is not an easy thing to do, but I do think here, if he can put in a clean round of jumping, this track will suit him, Newbury. He's got time to organise himself, a long, flat, galloping straight, and I'm sure he's going to run a big race if finally everything clicks under Rex Dingle. The remaining 7 races on ITV, we'll spin through them in time order. Newbury, the 120, a veterans handicap chase, over 3 mile 2. Well, I've been with Copperhead a few times this season each way. He's run really well every time. He just needs to dominate on his own to be seen at his best. He's been up on the hammer throughout in some strongly run, decent handicaps. I think this is a bit of a drop in class. He's ridden by the excellent £5 claim of Freddie Ginger. He'll be running loose here from the foot of the weights, and I think he's sure to give you a really good run for your money. Up to Scotland, to Kelso for the 142, a handicap hurdle over 2 mile 5. Well, Anthony Charlton has done really well since taking over the reins from Milton Harris, and his Elan's impressed me when making a winning seasonal reappearance in January. He's fresh, which should count for plenty, and I think the ground, which has dried right up at Kelso, should suit him. He's a smooth traveller who Bradley Harris, the claimer, knows particularly well. Staying at Kelso for the 217, the Premier Novice Hurdle, a Grade 2 over 2 mile 2. Well, Django Bay comes from the Nicky Henderson yard, which is under something of a cloud, it has to be said. I think he's only had 1 winner in the last couple of weeks, Nicky, and several have been pulled up, and obviously Constitution Hill had an issue the other day, but Django Bay, in terms of form, is the standout contender here. I thought he ran a screamer when just denied last time out, and there's plenty more to come after 3 career starts. Back to Donny for the 235, a handicap chase over an extended 2 mile. I'm going for Tommy's Oscar here. I think it's got a really good makeup to swoop late. There's a couple of definite front runners in this handicap. The long Donny straight will suit him. Sean Quinlan knows him well. He's a really consistent 9-year-old when he gets his conditions. It'll be pretty soft up there, and he can pick these off late. Up to Scotland for the 250, the Morebattle hurdle, a handicap over 2 miles. Will Sky Cutter look one to follow when landing quite a touch at Carlisle last time out, ridden with supreme confidence from nearly last to first to come through smoothly. He has got a new mark to defy here, but Tristan Durrell knows him well, takes off a handy £3. I think this race will pan out perfectly for him, and again, the drying ground is a big plus given how strongly he travels on the bridle. The 325 at Kelso, the Premier Chase, a listed prize over nearly 3 miles. Well, Elvis Mel used to be a hard puller in his early days, but he's much more settled now. He's got a brilliant record at Kelso, and I suspect good to soft will really suit him. He's still a strong traveller. He needs producing late. I actually thought he ran really well when 7th in a hot Cheltenham handicap last time out. These are calmer waters. This is his track. I think he'll go really well. And finally, the Grimthorpe at 340. Now, Handicap Chase over 3 Mile 2, one of the bigger betting races of the afternoon, was certainly read. He's always underestimated in the market. He's the best horse Lydia Richards has in the yard. He's been running himself fit this season. I thought he ran a screamer last time out at Sandown, a repeat of that, and he can enhance his already excellent career record of 4 wins from 12 starts over fences. Best of luck with all 9 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.